Hey guys, just finished watching Arrow Season 5, Episode 3, A Matter of Trust. This episode was pretty interesting, especially with, Oliver, Matter of Trust, Oliver and Watchdog actually going at it and stuff. It was kind of cool seeing them going throughout their thing. But I was really excited, though, about what was going on with Diggle and stuff like that. That was pretty cool seeing him. His storyline was pretty awesome in this. I was kind of excited, like, oh my god, Deadshot's back because of Flashpoint, and then it was like, oh, and he was like, oh no, they explained it in a way that, they never found his body and all that stuff, and that's not Flashpoint. It's like, oh, and then it's like, oh, he's just part of Diggle's imagination. And I was just like, oh, I was like, damn it. But it's kind of cool seeing Diggle go crazy like this and stuff, and seeing how Oliver's gonna have to deal with it and stuff, and how it's gonna affect the team and stuff, and how dealing with Diggle is also going to work with dealing with this other people who's going after the Arrow and all this other stuff. So I like how this season there is no big baddie of the season so far. I mean, you got that one guy who's going around, telling people, I want to kill the Arrow, I want to kill the Arrow. But other than that, there's no one big baddie. There's him, there's this thing, there's just things going on with the team. There's all kinds of different things for this season. There's not these one big thing. Like last season, it was just getting at Damien Dark. Before that, it was just getting at Deathstroke. It was just getting at Malcolm Merlyn. The end of the thing was attacking that one person. That was the person on the dartboard. Right now, he has so many dartboards, so many targets to go after, that there's so much stuff to deal with, and that's what's cool about this season. I really like about that. One of the cool things, though, in this episode was finally seeing Mr. Terrific in costumes. Finally see Curtis in his Mr. Terrific costume, or at least the mask part, because he's just missing a bit more gray on his shirt, jacket, and stuff like that. And also, he's not trained as much as all the other vigilantes are. So it's definitely interesting to see how he's going to continue on. And maybe see what happens to him, and if he gets injured at some point during this season, which causing him to get like a robotic arm, robotic leg, robotic thing, something like that. Maybe he gets an explosion or something, and he's both arms and both legs are blown off, so he gets robotic arms and robotic legs put in and stuff like that, and they become more Mr. Terrific like. So that would be cool, something like that. Also, it'd be cool to find out what sport he went in the Olympics for, because it doesn't seem like he's much of an Olympian, as they mentioned in this episode. So it'd be cool to see, find out more about that, and actually see that part of him, see him excel at that part, and not just see him as like some IT person, some computer geek who turned into trying to go and do sports and stuff but can't do anything, because it's getting tiring seeing him fail like that, and there's no progress in his fighting style or anything like that. It would be nice to see take the part that he's good at, what he got the gold medal for, I think, in the Olympic, and expand off of that instead of starting in the middle of nowhere. So it's definitely interesting to see where that goes. It's also interesting, like I said, with Diggle, seeing how that's going to continue and how Oliver's going to have to deal with that next week. But it definitely is a fun episode. I'm interested to see how things all get together and how things finish up. Definitely excited for next week's episode. So let me know what you think, guys, about this episode in the comments below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.